Crimson Plow brings us Vampire's Vengeance. It's a 3-mana instant that says, deal 2 damage to each non-vampire creature. But more importantly, we create an artifact blood token, which is perfect for Indomitable Creativity. Oh, how it brings back memories. With Creativity, we can trade a creature or artifact for the next creature we find in our deck, and we'll be testing out this amazing interaction in the greatest format today, Pioneer, surprisingly. Pioneer is more like Modern than Modern is like Modern, and it's affordable. Here's everything you need to know about the metagame. There are Phoenix decks, there are Winona decks, there are aggro decks, mid-range decks, and control decks. And that brings us to today's masterpiece. But first, be sure to stick around to the end of the video, because the giveaways continue, made possible by today's sponsor, Opera GX, the greatest internet browser on the internet. Opera GX is all about customization, allowing me to choose the greatest wallpapers. But on top of that, we can easily choose our browser colors, all of which look mega sexy. Everything looks amazing whether we're in dark mode or light mode, and switching between them is that easy. But it gets even better, because Opera GX was designed for gamers. Other internet browsers will hurt computers' performance, making it harder to game, but in Opera GX, we can choose the exact workload of Opera GX. We choose how much RAM we use, or our CPU, and adjusting it is that easy. And if we're not gaming, we can easily turn off these options. Other internet browsers use a ton of bandwidth, but with Opera GX, we can customize that as well. And the results are stunning. Look how fast this is. Don't you just want to buy everything on screen here? Simply fantastic. But because Opera GX is designed for gamers, we have more gaming stuff, offering hand-selected free games, the best deals, the newest releases. You can even search by platform. And on top of all this, Opera GX is even available on your phone, connecting your desktop browser and your phone browser. And yes, the phone version has the same amazing customization options that you'd find on a desktop. In summary, Opera GX is the greatest invention ever, and it will change your life. To download Opera GX today, click the link in the description below. And now back to the video. Here's how our deck works. We want targets for creativity, whether it's a blood token, a shark token, or a treasure token, all of which can be made at instant speed. And then with creativity, we can dig through our deck, finding Hornet Queen, making 4 tokens, or my favorite, Void Winnower. It makes it so our opponent can't block or cast spells with even mana cost. We basically just win. And if one of our chunky creatures gets stuck in hand, we can bottom it with Fire Prophecy, drawing us a card. And then we have a ton of instant speed counter, Ionize, Spell Pierce, Negate, and Censor. And then there's Dig Through Time. It costs as little as 2 mana. We look at the top 7 cards of our library and put 2 of them in hand. How gangster is that? And of course, we have Iteration. It is a sorcery, but it is simply too good to pass up. It's basically scry 3, draw 2. And on the sideboard, we have more counter, red-green hate, blue-white hate, more board wipe, and another one of these. And now let's get to the gameplay. Be sure to subscribe for more content like this. Without further ado, here's the gameplay, and I hope you enjoy. Opening hand, we have creativity, so we're gonna keep. Oh, blue deck. This could be tricky. We pull land, and we'll see if we can get them to sack. Indeed, good. Oh, the opponent passes. We pull another land. They flash and sailor. Oh, and they enchant it. So whenever they deal damage, they'll draw a card. And shoot, I was hoping to make a token here, so I can use creativity, but a little too risky with 2 lands open. We'll just play land, another sailor. They swing. We'll make her 2/2, and then block here. Shackle guys. No, they still have their 2 lands open. No. Come on, counter. No counter. But this is pretty good, because we have counter. Rattled chains, sure. And tap down our shark. That card draw is so annoying. Dig through time, not bad. A lot of opponent swings. We'll dig through time. They try to counter. We'll try and counter that. And then more counter. Oh. Now we could use creativity next turn. I guess we'll go for it. And we'll try to replace our creatures as well. Do they have counter? Shit. So we're going to game 2. I'm going into game 2. We're going on our entire sideboard, and with the house go to game 2. Opening hand, a little bit of a slow start. I think we can make this work. We'll keep. Another dispute. They flash and sailor. Pickle us for 1. But no land. What a loser. And fabulous. They swing for 1. And that's back to us. Prophecy, not bad. And another sailor. They swing for 2. I think we can fire Prophecy. Bottoming creativity. Assignment spirit. We'll counter. Ah, Hornet Queen. Okay, well, they're trapped out. Fire Prophecy. Finding a land, sure. And it's back to opponent. And the second land for opponent, good for them. Void Winnower, meh. And rattle chains. We'll send it to Jesus. Shackle guys. We'll counter. And Prismari Command, nice. That's back for now. Oh, Phantom. Prismari won't kill it. So we'll draw 2 discard. Very interesting. I wish we can keep all of it, but I think we've got to dump Winnower and Prophecy. And now Hornet time. Hooray. Another Phantom. Another creativity. Could take out their Phantom. We don't really have the lands for it, though. We'll swing in. Interesting, they take it. Then Iteration. Fantastic. And that's back to opponent. Now what? They swing? We have Death Touch, though. Alright. Land, but not the one we need. Because I would like to hardcast Sharknado. But oh well. Swing for Nutload. Rattle chains. They take it. Oh, opponent swinging in. Make our shark. And our opponent makes our concede. So we're going to game 3. Opening hand. Our lands are very stinky, but everything else is really good. So we'll keep it and hope for a land. And our prayers are answered. How perfect is that? They flash and sailor. But we'll be shooting for vengeance. Opponent passes. Land cool. Oh, Supreme Phantom. We'll let it hit, but then send it to Jesus. And it's back to us. Iteration. Dispel. Land. Play the land and pass. Another Phantom. We'll counter. So much for vengeance, though. In that case, Prismari Command. And pass back to opponent. Oh, Wanderer. Okay. And Sharknado. The plot thickens, just like my uncle's peen. Opponent swings. We'll cycle. Block. Hooray, that was too easy. Oh, and our opponent concedes. Okay. A little anticlimactic, but a win's a win. And we're off to a good start, so now it's on to the next match. Opening hand, 1 land and very late game heavy running ball. And yeah, we'll keep. Dig through time, meh. Oh, I think we're up against a Winona deck. Prophecy and Censor are both really good here. We'll go Prophecy. And what? They're passing back? That's really strange. Land for us. We'll keep ourselves open, because with 4 lands out, well, never mind, but usually 4 lands open for Winona is when the spanking starts. Alright, Prismari. And they're probably playing around Censor, so we'll discard our Censor. Spell Pierce. The question is, do we pull the trigger now? If we find Winnower, they lose on the spot. But if we find Hornet, they still probably lose on the spot. But alternatively, we can use Typhoon on their turn, and if we draw a land, we can delve double creativity. Yeah, we'll go for that. And what? Brutal Catheter. Good thing we didn't use creativity last turn. Mega token. Vengeance. On land. Hooray! No need for us to attack because we have double creativity. How does one come back from this? Opponent doesn't give up yet. Let's go iteration. Ew. Consider. Dig through time, that's pretty good. But I'm not sure what opponent can do here because now they're at 3. And there's a concede. Going into game 2 is we're in creature hate, and with that, let's go to game 2. Opening hand, I've seen better. I think we can make this work. We'll keep Mystic. We'll pass back. Another Mystic. And they're stuck on 1 land. Oh. Another iteration for us. And no board wipe. We'll just take a land and pass. Oh no, another land. Ooh, voice. And ranger class. With voice, we don't want to play stuff on their turn. And if we kill voice, they get a really chunky token. Meh, Hornet Queen. Alright, iteration. What is this? Lame, that's what it is. Consider. Prismari Command. We have to discard. Oh man, a Spellbinder. Taking our creativity. Come on, board wipe. That's not board wipe. No. Alright, Prismari Command. He's so bad. Chariot. Now we really need board wipe. Because every time a chariot attacks, they copy a token. Prophecy, not bad. But what we really need, take the time. We do find board wipe. Although they will get a token. But how can we turn this down? Wipe everything. And then pass. And hope I can't use chariot. Innkeeper. And no chariot. Oh, and Prismari Command. Such perfection. Because 2 damage to the token. And kill their chariot. Another Innkeeper. Oh, an Archon. Normally that's pretty good against us. But we have volley. And unfortunately for our opponent, we get Winnower. Opponent plays the land. With 4 more mana, they can play stuff on the top of the library. But I don't think it will come to that. Dig through time. Fantastic. Swing for 11. And it is over. Hooray! What a spanking. Now it's on to the next match. Opening hand. Way too land heavy, so we're gonna have to mull. Oh, this was pretty stinky. We'll keep Vengeance. Our opponent could be a vampire deck. Let's hope that they're not. No, they are! So much for Vengeance. Oh, and Hornet Queen. Another Zealot. I guess we'll just make a token. Another land. We just need creativity. Ooh, another Zealot. We'll counter because they seem to be stuck on lands. Come on, creativity. Hey, that's pretty good. Oh, when our opponent finds a land, they attack, we'll make our token. And there's removal. Shoot. I felt so clever too. Legion. That dude can get buffed really quickly. Consider. Oh, and there's creativity. Although Legion's a problem because it can block Winnower and gain Death Touch. So we'll actually wait a turn. They spank, putting us at 12. Oh, and hooray. Opponent tries to discard, but negate. Oh, and Prismari Command. I have dummy thick idea. Kill their knight, and with our treasure token, we'll get Winnower. Now they can still kill it, and if they do, we're screwed. Oh, but they concede. This will probably be our hardest matchup. We'll bring in what we can, and with that, let's go to game 2. Opening hand's pretty bad, but on the bright side, if they have turn 1 discard, they can't really take anything, so we'll keep knight. We pull Sharknado. We take 1. Oh, an Aetherborn. Another land for us. We'll pass. Oh, and Sword in my butthole. Let's go Censor. We take 3. And Fire Prophecy. Nice. Now the question is, can we get them to pump next turn? I think we could. We'll pass back, and please don't be smart about this, because if they keep 3 lands open, we can't use removal on the knight. We take 3. Tap out. Tap out. Go blank. Ooh, that's pretty stinky. We'll negate. And how about iteration? Prismari in hand. Land, then Prophecy. No more knight for them. Oh, ghoul. If they gain 3 more life, it comes back from graveyard. We're so close to hard casting Sharknado. We're also getting pretty low on life. We'll pass back for now. Opponent swings. Do we make a shark and block Aetherborn? That seems kind of dumb. I think a better option. Kill their ghoul to buy some time. Oh, and Thoughtseize. We can't pierce it. They take 1 Sharknado and dig through time. We're so close to being able to do Sharknado and dig through time this turn to get an 8/8. We'll have to wait a turn for that. Play Sharknado. Opponent swings. And then proclaim stay out of my butt cheeks because we would have gotten an 8/8 and it wouldn't have ended there. I'm not sure how we won against vampires. And may the spanking continue. Opening hand only 2 good cards, so we'll have them all. We'll keep. Oh, it's a red deck. How interesting. Opponent swings and then tries to stomp. We'll negate. Winnower. We'll bottom Winnower. Land and we'll pass back. Ferocidon. Mythic. We'll go iteration. And we do find creativity. We'll put it in hand. Play our land. And it's back to opponent. Oh, Torbrand. We gotta kill that quickly. We take 5. Consider. Dig through time. We'll take it. And consider. We'll first consider. Another creativity. Alright, dig through time. Beast problem. We'll have to pass back. We take 9. Oh, and Stomp. Yep, that's lethal. So we're going game 2. I'll go into game 2. We'll bring this for this one. I'll go to game 2. Opening hand's pretty good. We'll keep. Oh, and Leyline of Combustion. So if we target their stuff, we take 2 damage. We'll play land and pass. But opponent passes. Consider. They stomp. Sure. We'll take a land. Winnower. It's back to opponent. Bone Crusher. Counter. Play iteration. Aether Dust. That's good. Oh, Chandra. We can't have that. Aether Dust. Iteration. Sharknado in hand. Land tapped and pass. Chandra. They make 2 mana and play Ferocidon. We'll kill it and take 2. Creativity. Nice. And another one. This feels kind of stinky. We'll actually hard cast Sharknado. And it's back to opponent. Ah, Torbrand. This could be a problem. Chain Willer. We take 3. Torbrand and Combustion are so good together because whatever we target, we'll take 4. We gotta do something. Take out Torbrand and they get Ferocidon. These big problem. Whenever a Shark of ours enters, we take 1. Chandra kills our token. Eidolon. Oh. Yeah, I think they have us pinned. Anger of the Gods. We have to jump there. But alas, there is no way out of this because even if we used Anger, Ruins would have killed us. And now it's on to the next match. Opening hand's alright. We'll keep. Opponent plays Triumph. Mana ramp. The Hexproof is annoying. Consider finding Sharknado. Oh, an iteration. We'll pass back for now. Nahiri. We'll counter. And another creativity. They just go Sharknado on their turn. Or iteration. Iteration's probably safer. Oh, and that's really bad. Because with 1 land open, we're basically just telling our opponent, here's our butt cheeks. The iteration. And what? They just put Boreon in hand? Very suspicious. Land for us. Cool. We'll pass back. And what? Opponent passes back. We'll make a shark. So far, so good. Oh, we should wait wait for creativity. Sliver 2. Opponent takes it. And opponent cycles. Interesting. They try to kill our token. We can't use Censor because of this hoe. I think we'll let the shark die. Because we could just use Vengeance. A lot of opponent passes. This is making me nervous. Vengeance, we get our token. Cycle. Another creativity. I was hoping for a land. But Prismari Command is also pretty good. Opponent cycles. They pass Prismari Command. Will they let us get away with that? They do. Wow. Cycle. And there is a land. I think iteration's safer here. Dang. That's pretty bad. We'll pass. They're playing something. Nib is it. Opponent does find a Dread Boar. But we gotta make a move. Double creativity. Hooray. I can still play Boreon next turn. But Winnower shuts off a lot of stuff. What is this? Bring to light. They're definitely gonna find Valky. That's fine. But unfortunately for our opponent, Negate. And it's back to us. Opponent's at 14. So swing with everything. They're forced to block. But they still lose. I'm going into game 2. We're bringing in a lot of stuff. And with that, let's go to game 2. Opening hand could be good. A little short on lands, but we'll keep. Censor. We'll just play land tapped and pass. Opponent does the same. And we'll also do the same. A shock. Playing Valky. Sure, they get to look at our hand, but there aren't any creatures. We'll consider. Iteration, cool. Consider again. Oh, Ionize. I still need a land for that. I guess we'll keep it. Oh, when there's a land, but sadly it enters tapped. We get tickled for 2. Opponent shocks. And plays go blank. We'll cycle. And then discard a lands. Dispute, sure. But now we kind of need lands. Maybe we should iteration here. Or do just go Prismari. I think we'll just wait. We take 2. Our opponent doesn't play anything. Huh. Try and kill a Valky and make a treasure token. They counter, sure. Into land for us. Do we iteration now, though? Yeah, I think we can. Oh, but they counter? That's fine. We go down to 14. They play Mandork, and then they pass. Shoot, that's bad. We'll just have to pass back. But it's strange they haven't put Boreon in hand yet when they had 3 mana open last turn, so they're not making this easy. Oh, and Niv. We'll counter. That worked. Land for us, and pass back. Opponent plays land. And it's back to us. Dispute. We'll pass back to opponent. They cycle. They cycle. They put Boreon in hand and pass. 5 mana open. Another land for us. Grow Spiral, sure. Another 2. Iteration. Finding another dork, and they pass. Oh, Shark Typhoon. That does help, although we can't really hard cast it here, because then they would fondle us. Opponent cycles again. Make it 3/3. They have removal. And Prismari Command, nice. Go blank. Yikes, okay. And while we can, Prismari. They abrupt decay. Lame. Boreon counter. Iteration. Oh, that is tricky. Might as well use the Anger. 3 cards in our opponent's hand. Command a dork. And this is very risky, but hard cast Sharknado. And pray they don't have Vanishing Verse. Omnath. So good. Because they gain 4 life whenever they play a land. But we consider. And have dummy thick plan. Swing for 1. Creativity on the shark. Hooray, Void Winnower. And our opponent says the fisting is too much. And what an amazing run. So close to the 5-0. But 4-1 isn't too bad. Congratulations on reaching the end of the video. Let's celebrate by opening a pack of cards and giving away in the next video. First up, we have an Etched Island, followed by Karth, which used to see a lot of play, or kind of a little bit of play. Then we have a card that's not really playable, but Persist. Persist is a good card that sees quite a bit of play. Then we have Mind Collapse. I actually saw play recently in Crashing Footfalls. That's pretty cool. And then we got Nothing. And then we got Nothing. Ooh, and Vindicate. That's actually a pretty cool card. Underrated. And a Scion Draco. I like that card a lot. All right, that's a pretty good cards. Yeah, there we go. All right, all you gotta do for a chance to enter to win is to interact in the comment section down below and be subscribed. Here are the winners of the last video's giveaway. And until next time, stay dummy thick.